Hello everybody, this is our video number 2 on the same topic, the pollution of air and water. And in this video, we will start discussing about the water pollutions. So what is the water pollutions? The addition of the harmful substances such as sweat, silt, toxic chemicals in water is called the water pollutions, and all those substances are causes or create the water pollution. That substance are called the water pollutant. Okay, after that, in this video we will discuss all those topics, that is the causes of water pollutions, sources of water pollutions, effect of water pollutions, and the prevention of water pollutions. And after that, discuss about the potable water and way to the safe water. Okay, so let's start from the first one, the causes of water pollutions. The causes of water pollutions. The water pollution is mostly caused by the human activities, the domestic and the sweat and the release of harmful water from the factories, and are some human activities that cause the water pollutions. The second one, the during the drilling and shipping, the operation, the leakage of oil result in pollution of river and the sea water. Third one, the natural phenomenon like the volcanic eruption is also a cause of the water pollution. So these three are the cause of the water pollutions. After that, the sources of water pollutions, and these sources of water pollutions is classified into the two types. The first one is the pointed sources and the second one is non-pointed sources. What is the pointed sources? These are the readily identifiable sources of water pollutions, and they discharge waste at a single location, such as sewage treatment plants, septic tank, combined sweat overflow, and raw sewage discharges. So these are the all those things are belongs to the point sources of water. Non-point sources, these are the diffuse sources of water pollution, the whose location cannot be identified, and the wastage like the chemicals, ducts, paints from different industries are the discharges to nearby the water bodies, and thus the polluting them, and the detergents are released from the residential areas. Pesticides and the fertilizer run off from the agricultural land are the example of the non-point sources of water pollutions. The next, we will discuss the effect of water pollutions. The first effect of water pollutions is the waste water contain the poisonous chemical like arsenic and the fluorides that harms the aquatic life. Second one, the oil spill also adversely affect the marine life by cutting off the supply of oxygen and sunlight, resulting in the killing of underwater plants and animals. Third one, the consumption of the polluted water causes the waterborne disease like the cholera, dysentery, and jaundice. Third one, wastewater that is discharged from the thermal power plant is very hot, and it reduces the amount of oxygen dissolved in water bodies, and these adversely affect the aquatic life. Next one, sometimes the concentration of the toxic pollutant is so high that their breakdown is beyond the capacity of the microorganism in water. In such cases, the excess of the nutrient encourage the rapid growth of the algae, and the conditions is known as algal bloom. Okay. After that, the algae die and they remain further add to the organic waste and in the water, and the decomposers use up most of the oxygen present in water, and eventually the water becomes the deficient in oxygen. The washing of the residential fertilizer into the water bodies by rain cause the first growth of weeds, and which consume the most of the dissolved oxygen from the water, and the deficiency of the oxygen in water may cause the death of the aquatic animal, and this loss of the dissolved oxygen from the water bodies and the nutrient enrichment is called the eutrophication. Okay, this is called the eutrophication. One is the prevention of water pollutions. The wastewater from the industry should be treated before the discharging into the water bodies. The sewage should be treated into the sewage treatment plant before the releasing into the water bodies, and the use of the fertilizer and the pesticides should be minimized in field, and eco-friendly fertilizer should be used as they do not cause the water pollution due to the leaching and the runoff. The waste, plastic, decaying vegetables, fruits, etc. should not be thrown into the pond and lakes, and birthing of animals, washing of the clothes, and the urinating in water bodies should be discouraged. So these are the processes to prevent the water pollutions. After that, this one is very important, the potable water. What is the definitions of the potable water? The water that is suitable for the drinking is called the potable water. And method of water purifications. The first method, a candle type filter commonly used in the house in a physical method to removing the impurities. Okay. The next one is the boiling is one of the best way to make the water safe for the drinking. Boiling kills germs present in water. Third one, the chlorine tablets that are added to water to purify it, and this process is chlorination. It is important to know how many tablets should be used, and overuse of the chlorine tablet should be avoided. And bleaching powder can also be added in water to kill germs. Filtering system, the clean water by the first filtering it through a candle filter and then passes through the activated charcoal, and which absorb the impurities. And finally, irradiate water with ultraviolet radiation which kills the germ present in it. The ozone is used to place of the charcoal as it kills the germs and then get the converted into the oxygen, thus increase the dissolved oxygen in water. Okay. Next one is the reverse osmosis is another method of water purification. In this method, the water containing the high salt contained taken in a tank fitted with a semi-permeable membrane. A high pressure is applied on the slime water, and the pure water passes through the membrane to the other side, can be used for the drinking. So these are the process to purify. These are the method of water purifications. Next, the water treatment for the city supply. First one, the sedimentations. The water that is pumped from a river into a tank is allowed to stand for some time. The heavy suspended particles settle at the bottom of the tank, and this process is called the sedimentations. Filtrations, the water is then filtered through the thin layer of sand and the gravel to remove the remaining suspended impurities. Next one, aeration. Air under the pressure is blown into the filtered water. This kills the harmful germs present in the filtered water. Next one is the chlorination. The filter and the aerated water is disinfected by using the chlorine or bleaching powder, which kills all the harmful germs present in the water. Okay? After that, how to save the water. The way of the save the water, we have the three ways. The first one is reduce the wastage of water by taking a bath using the bucket and the mug and not taking a shower. Reuse the water used to wash the food and the vegetable to water plants, and do not leave the tap running while brushing your teeth, and get a leaking tap or the pipe repaired. Last one is recycle water so that it can be used to water plants. These three ways is the very effective to save our water. So that's all for the today's lectures. Thank you everybody.